The cold weather may still be holding on even though spring has officially arrived. Welcome to the Chesapeake Public Schools Focus. I'm your host, Kelly Gorel. Before winter break, the class of 2016 at Oscar Smith High School was honored one more time. The International Baccalaureate program at Oscar Smith honors their past students each winter with an assembly at the school. Each year on this special day, the previous graduating class is awarded their IB diplomas and certificates. International Baccalaureate Program Coordinator Carrie Lancaster praised this new group of graduates.
Every group is different and has something special about them. This class was so unique in that they worked together so well. They had just this sense of camaraderie and teamwork, and I think that's what made them so successful. They always looked out for each other. They always had each other's back. If someone was struggling, they were there to lend a helping hand. And you see that in some groups, but it was almost like the entire graduating class had that sense of teamwork, and that's what made them so successful. So they very diverse group of students, but so in sync and such a sense of camaraderie.
This ceremony gave many who came back the opportunity to rekindle old friendships.
It's definitely given us a bunch of opportunities, especially for college, because I think it broadens our perspective a lot in subjects, because we have like an in-depth detail already about a lot of the courses we're taking.
I agree with what she said, and also IB has made me realize that there's more out there and that we can always explore. The goals that you set for yourself are just like temporary goals. You can always achieve higher goals and achieve whatever you want. And IB honestly has taught me about work ethic and, having a drive and having motivation. Before I didn't really have motivation, but coming into college, IB gives you, you can procrastinate, but like in college, IB has taught me that when I can procrastinate, but when I have to put in the work and make sure I get the grades that I want, and that's the best thing about IB.
Definitely that hard work does get you the grades and does get you where you need to be.
And it teaches you about maintaining relationships. I mean, we go to different colleges and we still maintain a relationship every single day.
Definitely has taught us that family is important and you need your friends along with you to get through everything.
If you would like more information about the International Baccalaureate program, please contact Coordinator Carrie Lancaster at Oscar Smith High School.
I said, are you excited to be here today? Awesome. Pump it up, gotta jump it out, gotta pump it up, then wiggle all the way down. Okay, everybody, stand up and dance with me. Gotta pump it up, gotta jump it out, gotta pump it up, then wiggle all the way down.
Our school system is home to many students who come from military families. To show our support for these students, several of our schools hosted the USO With You All the Way tour. We caught up with one of the presenters, Julie Frost at Southeastern Elementary School.
So I'm here on behalf of the USO and the Comfort Crew for Military Kids. They sponsor this awesome tour. It's called the With You All the Way tour, and I visit military kids around the world and basically give them some coping skills for the extra challenges that military kids face. So sometimes we're on bases where it's 100% military kids, and sometimes we're in the civilian schools like we are here. And it's great to get a mix of kids in the civilian schools because you're also raising awareness for the civilian kids who weren't really sure what their military peers are going through. So it's great for everybody. And then the coping skills are really universal. They're just for any struggles that any kids face growing up, and we all know that everybody faces challenges one time or another. I hope that they would take away some coping skills for when they are feeling those big and powerful feelings that we all feel sometimes. And I hope that they know that there is a way to work through the tough stuff that comes along with growing up. And there are tools that can be used to let those feelings out in safe and healthy ways.
It's not every day that the superintendent of schools comes to read in your classroom. Dr. Jim Roberts was one of a large number of guest readers who visited Cedar Road Elementary School for their annual guest reader event.
Showing road? Yeah! All right.
Yeah, it's
been a great day, very busy, lots of people coming in and out of the door. We've had everyone from Dr. Krasnoff, the mayor of Chesapeake, to Fire Chief Edmund Elliott and Sheriff Jim O'Sullivan. Very engaging, and it's career day, so all the students that were dressed as police officers and firefighters have loved seeing them in the building. We've had lots of former principals here today, retired teachers that have come back. So everybody that comes in the door is excited to see their former coworkers and students that they have known, and it's just been really nice reunion for a lot of people, and it's really fun to watch all that.
You know, this is one of the best things I do every year. Being in our line of work, we have to deal with a lot of things that are negative in nature, and coming out here just fills my heart, fills my deputies' hearts, and it's always good to interact with the young children and let them know that we're here to help them.
Well, I wanted to be here to read today because I enjoy receiving the invitation every year from Cedar Road. It gives me a wonderful opportunity to once again be back in the classroom and being with the children. It gives me an opportunity to read my favorite book, Wild About Books. It's by Judy Sierra, and amazingly, the illustrator is Mark Brown, who's really a famous author. So it gives me a chance to read the book, and it also gives me a chance to be in the classroom with the students. And I just love being around the children and have an opportunity to read my favorite book. Well, I think reading is important because, of course, it's the building block for everything to come. And when children first come to school, they are learning to read. Eventually, as they matriculate through school, they're reading to learn. And then reading is going to impact everything they do throughout their lives. I also want them to embrace it to read for enjoyment. I believe kids can go anywhere when they read a book, and it's something they can do for a lifetime.
When was the last time you attended a tea party? Norfolk Highlands Primary School recently hosted a father-daughter tea party at the school. There was good food and drink for all who attended, as well as entertainment provided by theater students from Indian River High School.
Well, we were very excited. We had a very special evening for our fathers and daughters. And so the fathers were able to escort their lovely young ladies to this special event we have each year, and it's delightful. This is a great opportunity for our fathers to be able to show our daughters how they should be treated, for one. But we know that research supports that when fathers are involved with their child, then definitely student achievement soars. So we were very excited. We had the Indian River High School Drama Club perform for us with the entertainment, and then they were able to transition to receive their wonderful tea, or should I say hot chocolate, for the evening. So we look forward to many more years to continue to plan this activity.
It's great. It's great spending some special time with my daughters, both of them here, Ellie and Kate. And just being here at the school, and this Norfolk Highlands is a wonderful school, and they do wonderful special events like this all the time.
Well, I think it's about seeing the performance and how everyone does and acts.
I mean, you don't like hanging out with your dad?
But of course. Who doesn't?
Once again, high school students from our 7 high schools took over our administration building as a part of Mayor's Youth Day. These students got to work side by side with members of the school board and staff to see what is required to operate a school system. The day culminated with the students holding their own school board meeting that was aired on CPS TV. If you'd like to know more about Chesapeake Public Schools, please visit us at our school division's website at cpschools.com. You can also check out our Chesapeake Public Schools YouTube channel for additional stories. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kelly Gorel, and we'll see you on our next edition of The Focus.